All right. Someone told me that I should put the microphone away from the mouth because I was struggling with the sound a little bit. No, I'm not a sound technician, so I appreciate your inputs. When you give me an idea, I can put it into practice. This microphone is still a couple of months new. It is actually the first time I'm using the microphone in my videos. So the one who sent that message, thanks for the input. I appreciate you. Now, I've gotten emails before, a few times on this channel. And the emails were saying that oh, there was this person, oh, I've been going through this. There's been something happening, and this, my family, everything, and this and that, and this and that. So I've gotten emails, and some people have explained to me the entire story of their situation. Oh, so I want your number. I want to talk to you. I want your number. I want to talk to you because I have this situation going on for years. Now, I responded to those emails and I told them, okay, so if you have this situation happening and, you just stumbled upon my videos and everything, probably it's just about the excitement, then what you can do, I advise them to book a session. I say, okay, so what you can do, you can book a session with me, and the session costs money. The session costs some money. Then in that session, we can go through the entire story that you have, okay? We can go through the entire story. Normally those sessions run for maybe an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. It depends on the individual. It can be maybe an hour and 10 minutes. So, I told the person, those individuals, get a session with me. Okay, book a session. It's about, I told them the price. I gave them the details, how to pay. And the next email was, oh, I don't know why you should charge to do God's work. Are you guys following? Now, when I told those individuals the cost of my sessions, they say, oh, all that money. Why are you charging to do God's work? Now, some people are too unhealed to understand that there isn't really a service that is free. Now, some people are too unhealed to understand that. Did you guys know that one video that I post on this channel, it can take me hours before that video will reach the platform? A video, just one, that I post on this channel, it is going to take me hours of preparation. I prepare myself mentally, physically, I meditate, I pray, then I get out to do the content, okay? I'm now doing the content as I walk. I'm not at home. When that is done, I go back home, I recheck the video, I do maybe a little bit edits here and there, then I post the video. Now, these videos, you watch them for free. And in my videos, I give you very, very, very tough content. Serious one. That content alone, it can be the answer to your entire life's questions you've had from day one. In other words, what I'm even saying that if a person is ready to heal, you may not even really need a session. It's just because I leave that door open for people who have got a little bit more complex situations. So those situations, maybe I don't cover them in my videos. So I give a chance to other individuals who can what? who can book a session with me. So in those sessions, I can help you with so many things. You might tell me some things. I might give you a few pointers here and there that would help you on your journey. Now, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When I tell you to book a session, and then I give you the fee of my sessions, and then you want me to apparently do God's work for free, because some people, they think I'm a pastor. Some people, they think I'm a pastor, you know. I'm not a pastor, okay? I'm not a pastor. I'm not an evangelist. I'm a life coach, okay? I'm a life coach who can get you out of certain situations, difficult situations. If you're an empath, I'll break you free from narcissistic abuse, and that one has been very clear from day one. But I don't do that for free, okay? I put so much time and energy in what I do, okay? And I'm doing it because I love it, okay? But you don't expect me, I've never seen a coach online that is going to open their phone lines and you're just going to be calling them and they're going to spend hours with you and this and for free. Life coaching, ladies and gentlemen, life coaching is different from evangelism, okay? These are not pastors, all right? You can go to the churches, even the churches nowadays, they ask money. If you go to those Pentecosts, you can find some churches who will tell you that they need, to see the pastor, you need to pay money so that you can go inside and see the pastor. So when you pay, they pray for you miracles. Now, it is very important, ladies and gentlemen, it is not free, okay? This thing is not free. Respect people's crafts. Respect people's ideas. These things are not for free. So when I charge you for a fee, you best believe I deserve it, okay? I put in the work. I never bothered people when I was starting my journey. I didn't bother anyone. I wasn't writing to life coaches, oh, it's this and this. What is that? And then I never got an email from a life coach. I never got an email from a life coach. I never wrote to a life coach. I did the inner work myself, okay? So if you go to walk into a business, you don't expect that they are going to give you merchandise for free. Somebody invested their merchandise, their capital in their merchandise, and now you come to their shop and you ask them to give you the merchandise for free. I've never seen that. If you guys have seen it, let me know. I would be very interested in the comment section below if you have received free merchandise. Now, there's something else I want you to know. When I was starting my journey, I was struggling with money, okay? I was struggling with money. I was out of a narcissistic relationship, so I was struggling with finances. Things wasn't okay. And then eventually, I started seeing emails coming into my inbox. There was emails coming into my inbox. So there was a guy called Croxader. Now, Croxader, the emails kept on coming. I wouldn't understand where is these emails coming from, you know? One would come, I was like, what is this guy here? Why is this guy bothering me? That one I would delete it. The next one would come. I would refuse that one, the other one would come. They kept on coming for a very long, it was almost like for maybe a month or two, I could say. Then one day I was like, these emails are coming all the time and I'm seeing this guy Croxader. What is this thing here? Then I clicked on the email. Now, when I clicked on the email, that's when I knew that there was a message for me. So this email, which was about self-development and growth. So when I clicked on the link, there was a link they sent me. That link took me to another page. And on that page, I was supposed to pay £70 for a particular course. Let's get comfortable. I was supposed to pay £70 for a particular course. Now I was thinking in my mind, I was already struggling with cash that time. You know, work wasn't going well. I just left a narcissist. I was very broke. I was very broke at the time. So I said, what am I going to do with this? I need this course. This course looks like it's going to help me on my journey. And I needed to know what was this course all about? What were they teaching in that course? So what happened? I put my head together. I dug very deep in my wallet and I paid £70 for the course. It was online. So I bought the whole package. There was a package this guy was selling. I bought that package. To be precise, I bought that package. In that time, I was even still with the greater narcissist. It was the beginning of the relationship with the greater narcissist. So I bought that package. So when I bought the package, there was some few things inside there. It was an audio course teaching about self-development, what you can do to better your life. There were so many things about development. And I found something very powerful inside that course. Something said, there was one of the phrases I remember, the quotes in those audios. It said, it was talking about procrastination. You want to do something, but you're like, okay, let me wait the other week. Let me wait next day. Let me wait tomorrow. Let me wait next week. Let me do it next year. So you're always pushing something forward because you're not ready to start. That is called procrastination. There is somewhere that you need to go, but you're feeling like at that particular moment you don't have the feeling, you don't have the guts, you don't have the courage to move, you know. And another thing, what I heard in that particular course, it was about, if you don't do this thing today, then when? If you don't do it now, when? So that question was, if you do not start now, when are you planning to start? Now, me in those days, I've been planning so long to, start helping people. I didn't know what to do exactly. I knew what I knew, but I didn't know how to present this. And guys, let me tell you something. From that point forwards, that idea alone helped me to launch my YouTube page, my YouTube channel. Actually, I'd already been teaching people on Facebook. So this time I wanted the platform to go on YouTube. I went for YouTube. We're talking about 2020. And the rest is history. There is two things to learn from this video. Number one, nobody's coming to save you. Empaths, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not talking this out of arrogance. I'm not talking it out of ego. I can promise you, there is no one coming to save you. You are going to save yourself. Everything that is going to change your life, you are going to do the move. If it's climbing out of the pit, you are going to climb out of that pit alone. If it's getting yourself out of a tough situation, in most of the cases I talk about narcissism, you are going to get your resources together, you are going to start moving and walking away from a narcissist. There's nobody coming to save you. So these things, what you see us doing here, we're just giving you insights. So we do normally open your eyes and we help you to understand. I help you personally to understand what is going on around you. Narcissistic abuse, this and that, this and that. So I show you things. But I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, no one is coming to save you. You are going to make the move yourself. Okay? You are going to make the move yourself. You are going to wake up. You are going to put your resources together. You will start moving. It will be hard, it will be difficult. Sometimes you don't have resources, you don't have the money. I've told you the story of my own story. I didn't have nothing. But you're going to start moving. So what I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that nobody's coming to save you. Number two, you are going to have to invest. And sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have the investments in place, the resources in place, but you're going to find a way to invest in yourself. There is nobody is going to invest in you. You may be lucky. You know, some of you may be lucky. You may get a family friend, a family member, friend, a cousin next door, whatever. They might invest in you sometimes. But there's nobody going to invest in you. If it comes to self-development and growth, nobody's going to invest in you. You are going to dig for the resources on your own. In most case scenarios, and I'm not talking about going to the banks and getting loans and credits, that may be an issue. That may be the case. You may get access to that line, that channel, and you may use it to your own advantage. But sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to dig very deep within you to get the resources that you need for you to be able to grow. So the reason why I've given you an example of these guys who are emailing me for free sessions. So you want somebody to solve your entire life's problem from day one. So you have been having this problem, let's say 15, 20 years ago. You have been struggling with this problem for 20, 15 years. And then you want to wake up one day and you want to come to a life coach and they will help you for free. So that's it. So those life coaches, you don't even believe in your mind that they have got their own needs. They have got their own bills to pay. They have got their own needs. So you want them to help you for free because they are life coaches. These are not pastors, ladies and gentlemen. So EMPATHS, what I'm trying to tell you is that learn to invest in yourself, okay? Spiritual growth is very uncomfortable. I've told you many times in my videos. Spiritual growth is extremely uncomfortable. It is going to push you out of your comfort zone. You're going to feel like you're dragging one leg after the other one. You're going to feel like you're digging very deep in your wallet. But whatever it is you're doing it in the name of personal growth and self-development. You're investing in yourself, okay? Now, I remember watching a video by Ralph Smart. So what Ralph Smart said in that video, somewhere along his journey, in the early days of his journey, he tried to buy, I think he bought a camera because he wanted to do YouTube. So he had started this journey, but he didn't have a very good camera. So he was trying to invest in a camera. So as I heard back in the days, in the early days of Ralph Smart's journey, he said he invested in there was a camera he found and he bought that camera. It was around $2,000. Now, he didn't buy that camera for luxury. He bought that camera because he was investing in himself. He was on this channel, on this journey, and he was trying to investing in himself. And he didn't necessarily have $2,000 at hand just out of the blue. He's just there waiting. You know, idle money. It has nothing to do. But he knew that this is what he needed to push his channel further for better content and quality content. So he invested $2,000, and that money, it stung him. Okay, he felt it in his marrows because it was a lot of money at that time, a couple of years ago. So that thing inspired me to understand that sometimes when we are trying to grow, we forget to put it in our mind that growth is uncomfortable. Okay, so if you see anybody on their spiritual journey, all these life coaches you see online, people doing their own different crafts and everything, don't underestimate those individuals. They have done the work. Those guys, they have done the work. Behind the scenes, nobody was watching, but they have done the work. You know? So me, that's the reason why you see I have a lot of respect for those kind of individuals. I know they have done the work. I wasn't there when they was doing it, but I know that they did the work. Because having gone through this journey of spiritual evolution and growth, there is so many sacrifices I've had to do to get to where I am today. So I don't really expect a person to come and disrespect my craft by forcing me to have a free session with them. They don't want to pay. The best you can do is tell me, you're struggling with money at the moment, things are not going well. Maybe you will try to get in touch when you can afford, or maybe sometimes you can ask for a discount, because there are sometimes I do discounts for people. So there are sometimes people who are struggling, and I know not everybody can afford my sessions. Not that they are too expensive. No. It's not that they are too expensive, but it's just because that at that particular time a person may be going through so much, and they cannot afford the session at that time. So there are sometimes when I've even done free sessions. So in the early days of my journey, I used to do free sessions back in the days, because I could understand that many people can't afford, people are struggling with money. So sometimes I would say, okay, you just give me your number, I'll give you a call, let us see what you're going through. I could do some free sessions, but normally I couldn't do it all the time because it was very energy draining. Okay, something free, and even something wrong with those free sessions, people will never understand, and they will never put value to what you do for them, because that thing is for free. So those free things and free stuff here and there, it doesn't help you to evolve, because you get it free. So you'll never understand the value of it. Even if I told you something very powerful in those sessions, when the session is over, you will never understand what I've been telling you, because it was for free. So you got it freely. It was just out there available for you. So I talked with you maybe for an hour. The session was free, and I told you things that you could. Even sometimes people pay me. Yes, they pay for the sessions, but they still cannot actually digest properly what I'm telling them until a certain period of time. It could even take them months to understand what I was saying. So what makes you understand that you are simply going to understand these spiritual things we're talking about here? The session is free. We are going to be talking an hour, and then after that, you will carry on with your life. You will not put value to what I have told you because it was free. So when I'm telling you to charge, when I'm charging you for these sessions, all I'm trying to do is to make you understand that this is very valuable information, and this information, there may be only one word that we may talk about. It may change your entire life forever. It may answer your lifelong questions you've had for years in one session. So I help you understand that sometimes it is very important to invest in yourself so that you can add value to what you have paid for. You understand, yes, I have been talking to this guy on this session. There's a reason as to why he charged me for that session. Because I'm giving you information that you will not find anywhere else. You're not going to find information in church. You will not find that information in school. You will not hear it at your homes. You may not even read it in a book. So I give you information that you will, very, very priceless information, you will never find anywhere else. So it is very vital for empaths to understand that you really have to invest in yourself. Okay, don't too much believe in those free things and free stuff and free food. Free food is for the homeless people. There's some organizations which can give free food. What do they call those charities? Okay, so they have a way that they can offer free things for people. Some people offer free clothes, some people offer free food, but still there's a way they run these organizations to be able to fund those programs. So invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen, empaths. Okay, that thing of codependency and trying to think that you just go around and get free things everywhere like that. Don't do that. Okay, I have never disrespected any coach from day one. I have never written to any coach to do a free session. So don't do that don't have that mindset of trying to acquire free things. Even if you get those free things, the same way they came, the same way they are going to go, because you will never value them, because they came in for free. They came in just like that, freely. Okay? So understand what people do, value what people do, respect what people do. That's what I've always done. Spiritual growth, evolution is very uncomfortable. It is going to push you out of your comfort zone. Sometimes it's going to require you to dig very deep in your wallet. But what you're doing, if you understand what you're doing, you understand the reason as to why sometimes you have got to pay for some services. If it is whether it is services, whether it is equipment that you need. Okay, I started my journey with a very poor quality camera. I've told you guys this story so many times. It was a very poor quality camera. You could even hardly hear what I was saying. You could even hardly hear my voice. You could even hardly see me. Slowly, I kept on going, and with time, I was able to buy a little bit better equipment that I can use to communicate effectively to you guys. So this thing didn't happen in one day. It has been a journey, okay? I've evolved over the years. For the most of you guys who have been with me, you have seen my evolution journey from day one. You know that I'm not telling lies. There is times when I had to invest in myself, but all in all, I also understood that I was the only one going to save myself. Nobody was coming to save me. So for the empaths out there, it's a motivational video. Don't wait for miracles. Miracles do happen, but don't just sit down there waiting for miracles and hoping that things are going to change by themselves. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to do the work. You're going to get uncomfortable. But if you believe in yourself and you know how to invest in yourself and where to put the right investment, you're going to get to where you want to go, okay? So let me not think about the video, guys, in the comment section below. You guys do know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, it's been a lovely to have you guys on board. Much love and blessings. Desmos signing out. Peace.